You are.
blank, blank, blank.
You're both such potty mouths.
I know. Well, with when I post stuff up on YouTube when I'm doing the normal videos, it's asked me, okay, is there violence? Is there, sexual
There's
explicit stuff? I mean, all these different questions it asks, and
thousands and thousands
yes,
dead.
and
Of
I'm
course
just
there's
like,
violence.
no, it's just really boring stuff here with people doing stuff. So, although my son
Yeah.
must have watched my, so I was talking to I got together with my son James last week. We had lunch, and he's got a YouTube channel that he started up a little over a year ago. It's about Magic the Gathering card game. And so he's now got like 19,000 subscribers. He's got 3 videos with over 100,000 views. I'm asking him, well, how much is YouTube paying you a month? Well, he's like, February was really good. I got $800. I'm like, oh my God.
Holy smokes.
It takes me like 10 months for them to send me one check for $100. I'm making, I don't know, maybe if I'm lucky, $20 a month from YouTube. So
Well, I think
I need
Magic
to.
the
We need to.
Gathering's
We
a
need to
little
make.
more.
We need to make La Bataille more popular, so that there's millions
Yeah.
of players.
More
So that way,
spicy.
Oh my God, yeah, it's hilarious. But yeah, he's doing really well. I'm very happy for him. So
I would say that if we recorded our FAF games that we play, we'd never make it.
oh my God, no. Although we do have fun, they definitely be
yeah.
the sort of things that people would be laughing at. Our slow build times and everything else. So it's kind of like, there's a very popular group of YouTube videos where it's like fails. And it's usually guys on a skateboard going down something and then they land on their crotch somewhere. I think that's kind of how we play FAF, Robert, is,
I was telling my students I was going to start a YouTube channel called Old Men Playing Computer Games or FPS games.
Oh, yeah,
and get a bunch of older guys trying to play Tarkov, and
my
son thought that we would get millions of viewers.
Oh, I'm sure we would. We get tons of people watching it. I mean, it's just basically like all those, guys landing on their head videos from the.
I think maybe a Geezers with Tweezers channel would be really there.
Geezers with Tweezers.
I like that.
Oh, okay. Well, it's we'll see if that channel's already taken. If not, we'll.
Unfortunately, I can't nudge Rob. We're online. He's falling asleep.
Yeah. So, well, the good news is I did hear from Albert. He's going to be out at Consim, so I'll have a roommate. So that's all set.
Good.
Yeah.
So is it legal to? I have a question regarding this unit here.
Where are you at in the universe? Okay.
These guns we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Would it be legal for me to advance a hex, or am I not allowed to do that?
So are you within? So no, you can't move your guy.
Okay.
I mean, you could. I don't know. In the regroup, maybe you'd have to. You could regroup back towards your leader. So I guess you could prolong backwards.
You can only prolong when you have an MU.
Oh, okay. So
you can't prolong towards your leader.
Nope.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, thanks for that clarification.
Yeah. So they're basically stuck there. So
that's all
until
good.
you give until you give somebody that they belong to a maneuver unit. So.
Yep, I got it.
Yep. Okay. Cool. So when last we left things, we had a number of moves that hadn't happened. We had some leaders that hadn't moved yet. We had regroup that hadn't gotten done yet, and then I had a command unit that we had a couple that we hadn't done yet because we were waiting on stuff. So I thought we could go and take care of things maybe in the order that they need to go. So we can go ahead and take care of leaders. So if anybody had leaders that they hadn't moved, I know I was waiting on some of the stuff David was doing, and David, we didn't move any of your leaders.
Okay, let's.
And Rick was asking if you were going to be moving Napoleon. I told him you're probably going to move him 1 hex forward, so he'd be with that battery that he'd been with previously.
Yeah.
But other than that, if you do that, then Davu is in command span.
Okay.
So I just thought I'd give you a heads up on that. So.
All right, and she is moved. Let's see who else. Yes, I do have some other leaders here that. All right, so 1, 2, Rose that, and ADC. All right. Let's see who else needs. This.
It's a riveting live stream, I bet.
Well, we have 3 people watching, so we can't complain in that regard.
Who we got as friends tonight?
Nobody has signed in yet, so I'm sure some people will pop in and send their greetings and salutations as usual. So I know usually what happens is people, Gary with Ardwolf's Lair, his live stream ends at about 7 o'clock Pacific time. And so we tend to get some people that tune in then. So that's usually when we get William Orenz and some of our other folks. Grim Harbinger, the usual crowd will show up. So, yeah.
I will say that my application of the lessons learned in this system continues to grow, and I keep implementing these sort of ideas in that Atlantic Wall game, and it's just paying off in huge dividends. Just applying some of these concepts is
right.
It's amazing to me how well they translate to 140 years to the future.
Yeah.
Concentration of force, number 1. Figuring out how to bring more units to influence the action that are necessarily directly present at it. To converging ranged units from mid to long range in a crescent around places, indirect artillery. Mutual support, how one unit, a hex or 2 or 4 away from a different one, can apply influence or firepower or whatever, route blockage, anything to support its partner off to the side. And combined arms, figuring out how to take different types of units that normally you wouldn't think of acting together and help them act together. Mm-hmm. Those are 3 really big principles.
It's amazing how just a small little component of that can make a big difference. Just a unit that maybe can violate some rule, maybe it can get past zones of control and slip in and provide blocking cover, how powerful that unit is, even though it doesn't really have much of a fight in and of itself, like commandos. Interesting.
Totally does. it's a force multiplier, major force multiplier. Like I was just reading some cool squad leader articles over the last week. I haven't played it in a long time, but people reminding the reader of, you don't have to get next to the routing unit to block its route. You can get line of sight over the clear terrain it's trying to route through, and then it has a really hard time routing, or that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Do we have Michael tonight?
Yeah, I'm here.
We just don't have Rick. Rick is traveling this week, and he's traveling next week, and I'm traveling next week too.
As I recall, Michael's a seasoned squad leader, man.
Yes. Although I haven't touched it in a really, really long time.
Yeah, pretty to hold, pretty to touch.
So, do we have all the leader movement done that we need to do?
I think so here. Okay, this stack moves with that later. Okay.
Thought you might be a Gary Con this week.
This was the simplest way to say it is the juice is no longer worth the squeeze with that convention. It's turned into something that was not its original intent.
Yeah, I think I'm all set with leaders. So we
can fix that one. Good. So then the next one is French Moo number 9, which I believe is Drouot's.
Drouot.
Yep.
All right. And let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 5, 6, 7, and
Mitch, have you broken up or opened your copy of Battle for Normandy Deluxe yet?
It should be here any day. It got sent to the wrong address. My daughter picked it up, mailed it back to me. Thank God all that worked. Okay. I'll tell you, I'm a little in the back of my mind, a little bit disappointed. I'm like, really, we're going to get errata on the counters again? And it's like, can they not just give that to someone who gives a freak and whatever, and have them set it up once and say, hey, it's all screwed up. I like what you were doing for Sicily, right? It's like, come on.
Hey, David, quick question for you. Where is this gun at?
one is in this hex. And one is in this hex.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Michael, while we're on the subject of minor units, where exactly are they? Over among the Westphalians, there's a Tharaud division commander.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, yeah.
And he has a pretty small battalion underneath him who's probably too small to form a square. So if you want the square, like, you could either move the 6 guy into the hex or move him over to the 6, or you could take him out of the square, or whatever you kind of feel like.
I'm not married to him being a square, so.
You need to have it 3 increments to form square, so that's why we were. Okay, so that takes care of that one. All right, so then now we would go to my dragoons. And let's see what we're going to do with them. So do you move first and then you declare charges second? Is that how it goes?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, so each unit moves,
Right.
and then when that unit gets to where it wants to declare the charge, it stops and says, "I'm charging from here." And then you go to the next unit, and it moves and says, "Here's where I'm stopping. I'm charging from here," and so on.
Oh, okay, cool.
You don't move all four, and then all four of them declare their charges one at a time.
Right. That's well. So I just finished playing Battles of the Age of Reason last night, where you move them all and then you declare the charges for all of them later. So I wanted to go, okay, what game am I playing today? Okay, what should we do? Yeah, because David was like doing things from Regs with the bar game last night, and so I figured, okay, well, I'll play bar rules for the game tonight, so that way we're equally confused. All right.
And somebody's moving the French MU10. Do they want to move that?
Yeah, I don't know where MU10 is. I don't know whose that is.
Well, I'd like to see what.
Oh, okay.
10 is the old guard over there that I'm moving.
Oh,
over
okay.
on the left flank.
Yeah, no, you'll need to pay attention since I'm charging you, David. So
yeah. Okay. So what are we going? Where are we and who's doing what?
So I've got some dragoons. I'm going to move them. I'm going to move this guy. So he moves here. Do you want to form square?
So yes, the Vist Legion there will form square.
So this guy or this guy?
That guy, the second one.
Okay. All right.
Go
ahead, roll your dice.
All right. Yes.
He forms square.
Well, okay, yeah, he's moving still. All right, so he can continue moving or whatever because he hasn't declared any charges
Nope,
yet.
he
And
hasn't.
also, David, if you want to, the skirmishers along the front could conceivably form rallying squares also while this movement's going on.
Yeah, I'd rather just be able to retreat back through and let him bump into the square if he decides to charge them. So
For sure.
Okay, cool. I'm going to move there. Anybody else want to form square?
No, thank you.
Okay. I'm going to move there, and then those guys are going to charge. Cool. That was fun. All right. Now the guns. The guns of Navarone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can't quite get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're going to unlimber. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they will unlimber. And let's see if we've got, if any of our generals have got a artillery bonus. Let's see. Nope. Oh well. Cool. We're going to move this guy over here. And we'll move our beloved leader here. And then these guys are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I got to take that to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And actually, we'll push them forward a wee bit there. let's move their leader over here. And then Sievers, we'll move him over there as well. Okay, cool. All right. Now we have a charge. So now what happens? I haven't done this in a while where I'm charging infantry.
Is any of those immediate ones target of your charge? Because you have to declare that immediately.
Well, that's what I wanted to find out, what the procedure is. So if I declare, for example, this guy as the target of my charge.
All right, then
Sure.
he's the target of your charge.
Yeah.
And you're already next to him.
Yep. So I guess you could either form square or you could retreat back to the guys behind you.
Yeah, I can retreat, basically. And teleport, those are, okay, those are some skirmish. And let's see, these are 7.
Yeah, so they would just retreat back to the square unless the rules are different.
And I think, and being that, let's see what these guys have here. They are, I think they are, oh yes, they're elite. I should actually have had them in a different order, but that's okay. I've got a 3 there. All right, they will, they're actually going to go under at the bottom of the square and join the square. So I'm going to have to take some morale check or a morale check or whatever. So
okay.
Let's see. Boom, boom, and unfortunately, it'll be kind of big, but you know that's.
You got a leader there, so you don't have the penalty for them from being different regiments.
Yeah. And I got a leader, and they've got, and all right. So I think the only thing it's going to be is, yeah, they passed.
Okay, cool. All right, now if I want to recall and pick a new target, I guess what, I just roll a single die like we usually have for recall?
Yeah, whatever that is.
Okay, yeah, so it's a 1 through 4. Here we go. A 3. So they recall, so I'm going to target these guys.
All right. And so they are going to, let's see, where can I go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so they're going to pass over the square. 1, and keep going. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's.
Are they disordered because they went more than half and moving on?
They're probably something for more than half. I don't know. We will have to check the rule there. Actually, let's see. There. 1, 2, 3. Oh, unfortunately. Okay. Now, all right. They can join one of the other stacks, right?
They could join a formed unit, formed
right.
infantry.
All right. So
yeah.
So they could go over that. That's okay. So they were here. So that'd be 1, 2.
May just be one.
It's just one.
Why
Because
was
the
it-
village is, that village is
Village is
demolished.
one.
It's
Oh.
equivalent to clear
1,
terrain.
2, and then I'll have
Okay.
them join this
Yeah.
at the bottom of the stack, and then that's less than half there.
Cool. All right. So then, since he retreated away, what do I do? Do I roll for recall?
And you have to recall. If not, you're gonna follow them over the square.
Oh, okay. Cool. Here we go. So we recall. So now we will pick who's a good target. Let's pick these guys. So I guess what we would move adjacent to them.
Yep. You move
Yep.
forward 1 hex.
Okay.
Yep.
And they can actually go into, let's see. All right. So actually, before that, let's see. No, you can't get over that. All right. So
Yeah, I basically, because I have not 5 hexes, but 5 movement points, correct?
right.
So
Yeah.
I've gone 1, 2. This would be 3, and then I think going down the slope is another 6. So this is basically as far as I could go is there. I can't go any further. So.
You could conceivably melee any of the units down in the ravine.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Well, and again, they're all skirmishers that will.
They'll run away probably.
Right.
That's fine with me.
All right. So let's. So they will run over their square.
Sure.
And then 2, and they go this way, and they will join this one down here.
Cool. All right. Now let me see if I can recall. I do. So I will end my charge, and then what, I have movement points for regrouping, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like 5.
5 movement points to regroup from there. You'll be tired, but not disordered after it. And if you move out of that hex, then the square will get
they'll get a shot at me. Sure.
Up to 9 increments.
Yeah, that's fine. But it's 9, and then they're halved, right? Because it's opportunity fire, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll do that. We'll go back. That's going to be 2, 3, and I think we'll.
Is it a maximum 9 can shoot?
Yep.
Yeah, out of a square max 9
Okay.
increments.
All right. So, and those are guard. What are they? What's their fire value? Where's? Okay. All right. Okay, those are
probably times 4, so they're probably
so those are
12 to 6. Pistola Legion. It's the Polish younger.
36 divided by 3 is 12.
Halved is 6, so you got a 6 to. What have I got there?
That's
6.
Probably 1 to 1.
8 because maybe 7 because of the
I've got 9 increments there, so I don't think.
Yes, cultivated is 7.
Oh, okay. So it's
1 to 1.5.
All right. That's not do anything.
Nope, not today. All right. That was exciting. Okay. That's it for that little one. All right. Now we go on to regroup. And I know I had stuff that needed to wait for those dragoons to move before I could regroup them. So let me go ahead and do that. And then I think you've got some regroup to do.
Yep. I got some regroup.
Yep.
Right. 1, 2, 3.
Who do these guys belong to? Oh, yeah. Okay. Whoops.
Group there.
Let's see. And then I got some people that belong to the 27th. 1, 2. All right, and those guys belong to the 12th. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's going to put them there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think I've got most of my people regrouped.
Did Rick have any regroups?
He already did his regroups.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were able to do everything. For everybody else, we were just looking at what was going on with your
Yep.
forces.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, cool. Did you have any other? Got all the regrouping done? Okay.
I think my regroup is done.
Okay, so then I think the last one we had was number 10, which is, that's the old guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. And let's see. Do they have to make a disorder check for crossing the Kalacha there?
No, it's infantry. It's just +2 movement points.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
But I think the whole army has to make a morale check for the guards' shoes getting wet, their boots getting wet, going across. Yeah.
1.
In our Lee game, I sent the entire young guard through the swamp. And you can just imagine those white gaiters that they were.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see. All right, so. All right, so Curiel. All right, so. All right. Who is what? All right, so Curiel needs to be in the middle. Two. I gotta just check real quick to see who's part. What's. All right, so Boyer's got the 1C and 2C and the 1G. Oh, he's got the chasseurs, and Michelle's got the grenadiers. All right, so Gren, chasseur, and where's the other grenadier? Oh, he must be under that one.
Yeah, so you know, Curiel needs to be within 6 of Lefebvre, and then Boyer and Michel need to be within 3 of Curiel, and they're all in command.
Well, actually, Lefebvre is going to be going out of command here, and
okay.
Well, and actually, right now he's still, but actually, since Curiel is a division commander, he can get a MU himself. He doesn't have to, and both his brigades.
Okay. Oh yeah, that works. Yeah.
So, all right. So, Boyer is the chasseur. Okay, all right. Let me put him there and him there, and the guns. Yeah, guns. And yeah, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so Lebev can stay where he is right at the moment. All right, so they'll be possibly in full command, or they're still in full command with even the guns and everything like that. So
right.
All right. Let's put this down. Okay. And I think we did it.
Hooray! All right. So that's got us all caught up.
Actually, I'm just going to change him to that way. Just for shits and giggles. Okay. Looks good.
Looks good indeed. Okay. So now we go to simultaneous fire combat. Is that correct?
That's next.
Okay. Since I don't have Rick here to hang out with, we can just start on the west end of the map and work our way across, and that way everyone has a chance to see all the exciting flashes of muzzles.
Robert, I think you have Gerard's skirmishing chasseurs who can shoot at the Cossacks in the clear.
Yes. That's only 3 points, right? 3 to...
Yeah, the Cossacks have 8, so it'd be 1 to
1 to 3.
1 to 3.
1 to 3. All righty. 55.
That's
a
a
nice
roll.
try.
Yeah.
Yep. And they can combine with those other under Ornano. They got 7 on the infantry battalion. That'll be 1 to 1.5. It's got 9 in the. Actually, it's got 7. It's 1 to 1.
3 and 4, 7.
Well,
And
you're in line
flanking
here.
that. You're flanking that battalion. Yeah. He moved.
Oh, okay, because you're hitting him in the
Yep.
flank. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's 1.5 to 1. You said.
No, it's a 1 to 1.
1 to 1. 1 to 1.
1 to 1. All right.
That's
a
a
hit.
hit. That's a palpable hit. And they pass their check.
But they might as well shoot back while they're at it. They'll shoot at Ornano's group. They have 1 to 1.5. They missed. Now you have your exhausted skirmishing cav. It's
only got 2.
So it can't hit that guy, but he could join with his 2. Conceivably, if your blue battalion is firing at the Pernau battalion there, you could add it in. Otherwise, it won't have any effect.
So that would be 2, and we have
plus 12 should be 14.
14 versus
14
9
to
be
9.
1.5 to 1. But you may want to have the blue guy shoot somewhere else. That's just like if you want to combine them.
Yeah, and then the other one would be 4, and we could combine with another 2 would be 6. That would be 18 to 9. So that would be
you get 2 to 1 on the 3rd battalion. Might be a better shot.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I'll go with the 2 to 1.
Right.
And then you can shoot back. That's probably not enough.
2 to 1.
Okay.
Nope, you just
Nope,
missed it.
33.
Missed it
Okay.
by that much.
Yeah. Those 2 battalions of the Pernau Regiment are going to combine against your blue Delzon 3rd of the 92nd. They have 24. That is 2.5 to 1. That's a hit on this guy.
That's
probably disorder.
Yeah, because you've got a plus something
but they
for
have
being on a level, right?
Yeah, it's like a 3. So that's just about exactly what was needed to ding him. Okay. Moving up to the corner, I have 3 battalions shooting at you. I have 16 plus 24. That's 40 v9, 4 to 1. Hit here.
That's interesting. I never thought of cavalry skirmishers as having a direction of attack.
Well, they can attack into any of their front hexes.
Right, but I never thought of them having a particular direction of attack and being eligible to inflate and things like that.
Oh yeah, it's like any other attack off the flank. Yep. So it counts as a fire attack.
I thought it was sort of a general attack in the hex, and ergo it didn't have a direction.
It's counted as fire. It's those guys on the cover of the Albuera game with the beautiful Hussar skirmishing with the carbine.
No, I'm definitely not trying to disagree. It's just, it's interesting that I didn't envision the rule that way.
Okay, so you're
combining these 2 to this guy, so that's
2.5 to 1.
2.5 to 1, 24 to 9.
24 to 9. Yeah.
No.
Nope, I need 26.
It is 26, yeah.
Near misses. All right.
I gotta sacrifice some chickens before the game or something.
And other ancient Roman Trojan customs. Yekaterinburg will shoot at the disorder guy. He's going to add in crossfire from the artillery up here. So they have 16 plus 12, 28 versus
10, probably.
10? 2.5 to 1. 2.5 to 1 plus 2. Miss. Nope. Yeah, your disorder guy.
He can shoot at what, half?
Half.
His printed value, so it's probably going to be 4.
3 or
maybe
4.
3. Yeah, 4, 3. 4.
No, 4.
4.
4 against 9. 1 to 2.5. a clink. No joy. Okay. These two batteries here are going to fire down through the interval at the 4th and 1st Battalion of the 92nd. You got 9. I have 24, 2.5 to 1 hit.
Almost dead.
Well, and in fact, they're going to have a pretty serious modifier because half dead and then they lost half in the same stroke. Yeah, they're going to be disordered.
That means the whole stack is disordered?
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. You apply the die roll to the units below with an additional modifier because you might have a better unit below.
But it's not.
No,
It's the same.
Okay. Well, there is a mechanic to it all, so I'm just trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
because if you pass, you get a better roll modifier.
So
all right, why don't you take your shot
uh,
before the
2
disorder?
increments there, so 2 times 3 is 6, and then part of the square could fire for.
You had 3 increments.
You had 3, yeah. So before this guy lost one, he had 3 that could fire out.
No, he's only worth 4, so he was 2, so he had only 2 increments.
Yeah,
right.
but
the one on the bottom's got 1.
Oh, you can add more.
Yeah.
Oh,
As long as they're in line. If they're in column or they're in disorder, then you have to go with the top unit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember that.
So you've got 9 from that hex plus whatever the square can kick in, which is going to be probably 3. So you'll have 12.
12 to 9.
Yeah.
1 to 1. Robert, typically when infantry units are getting down to the last fragments of battalions in a division, they typically will stack up into lines just like you did there because they do still have the firepower, and they do all add up to the 4 increments. That's pretty typical. Okay, the 3 stacks around the horn there will fire. Grenadiers have 16, other ones have 14. That's 30. 4 for the skirmisher, 34 versus 7, 4 to 1. Hit, maybe 2 hits.
4 to 1. No, it's just 1. You need to get
Just
a
1.
54.
54.
Yeah.
Okay. It's 1 in that guy.
Could you fix your grenadier stack? The casualty markers are not properly.
They probably just disordered 235. And they're half dead.
They automatically disorder because they went out of square, and then they probably failed, so they probably route.
They route. Okay. So they have to go back 11.
Yep. I take 1 more hit for leaving on control and route.
So there's 1, 2.
Like 4 or 5 guys left there. Okay.
6. It's a brave 100 guys.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I have to go further away.
Every move has to be 1 hex farther than it was before, if possible.
1, 2. No, I can't. So I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I have a choice of either going over the cavalry or the artillery.
Go over the artillery right here.
Yeah. Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be 9.
Just move it how you move it so we can see how it went.
Oh. So they basically went what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You counting numbers doesn't mean
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? 8?
8.
And over that one.
9, 10, 11. Is that how you map it out?
Yeah.
That's fine. I apologize. Thank you.
Oh, no worries. Okay, so they're there.
So then you just roll for those guns. So you're going to have a minus
plus
9.
3. Oh, but a plus 3, so minus 6.
So you're going to have a minus 12 plus 3, so it's a minus 9 altogether.
Doesn't affect the morale because they're 12.
Yeah, they're an elite unit.
Okay.
They got a leader. They can't fail.
Okay.
So they don't fail. You don't need to roll.
So we just waved at them as they went by. Okay.
Pretty much. You're lucky that you didn't open up and give them some canister. Teach them a lesson.
They are kind of crowding. They kind of crowding things. So.
Does that big battery have targets?
Lauriston's battery?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see.
I've been trying to skulk below.
I know.
Yeah, so
these guys, battery. Right? These guys are below the line, the ridge line. These guys,
they're Cossacks. They're successfully skulking.
Yeah. These guys, I don't think I have a line either.
Right. Then I have 2 batteries over by Borodino Church. They are separated, no leader, so they'll try to plink the 2 separate hexes of the skirmisher here. 2, 4, 6, 8. The first one has 7. It's 1 to 2. It's 2 1 to 2 shots. No joy and no joy.
Burn off some ammo.
Yep. That's it for me. I think we're on to Mitch and Michael.
Sure.
Well, there's a gun here under Eugene.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where it would shoot. There's a skirmisher in front, so it could shoot out this
pretty,
way.
Pretty narrow.
Or it could shoot out this way. No, it can't, because those are your guys. Friendly fire. No, it doesn't look like there's much opportunity.
Yeah, I don't think he has a shot up this way. There.
So
was he?
No, they're skulking. No, they're skulking more. So
they're 2 back, and we're what?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
All right, over to the other side of the universe.
Ride to the top of the hill.
I suppose we start here. I don't know if that's a shot or it may not have a shot.
He doesn't have a shot.
There you go. It's just 3. I'm sorry, I didn't read it closely. So we're here.
All right. So skirmishers are going to fire. Start with him. Him.
Okay.
Let's see.
32. Yeah. Well.
Him on him. Also, no. Wow, that's very consistent. What are the odds? All right, I can't fire across the vertice. Wait, so I can't fire on him with the artillery, but can I fire on him?
Ditto problem because of the skirmisher to his left.
Yeah, because of the vertice. Yeah. All right. I don't really have a target. Okay, so.
All right. So Mitch, well, I don't know how you guys are going to sort it
That's
out.
That's fine. Yeah, we can
these
just go over
these guys are going to concentrate on him and combine their fire. So, that is, what is that? So
you're going to have, if they're times 3,
and
then they're thirded.
I think they are times 3.
And then they're divided by 3. So you just look at how many increments you've got. You've got 13, 8 in this hex and 5 there. So it's 13 to 9. So
1 to 1.
1 to 1.
Yeah.
No.
So that is a no. Okay. And then he is going to fire on the adjacent guy.
And this guy can combine too, because he can fire
can shoot 2 ways.
non-adjacent. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So you're going to have
probably
10.
Be a 1-to-1.
Yep.
All right, so that's a hit.
55 is a hit.
55. And I think guard Jaegers are 4. Westphalian Guard. Guard Jaegers are 4. Yeah. So here, see if it does me any
Actually,
good.
they're actually in square to the other 4, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 45 is not going to be enough. I need, what is it, 1.5 to 1.
Yeah, because basically you've got, with 5 increments there, it's 20 divided by 3, so that's going to be a little over 6.
Yeah.
So it's not really enough to get you anything 6 to
All
9.
right, that's all she rolled. So, Mitch, back to you.
Okay, let's see here. I think I want to concentrate my fire here with these two. I'm going to fire the guns up here with that one.
Okay, so against
So-
a skirmisher, what you've got?
So I got probably what, 16 and 16?
Yep.
Yep.
And he's got a defense of 14, so it's 2 to 1. That's a hit.
Oh, there's a hit. All right.
How many do they have left? Oh, they're going to have to consolidate.
They had 50. All right, Sue.
Were they in line or skirmish?
They were in skirmish,
Skirmish.
but they were in 2 hexes, so they have to consolidate.
Oh, that's right.
Really?
Because
And then
all they've got
they
is 3 increments
Disordered.
left.
Yep.
Oh, and they're disordered?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, with the 16, that's going to do it.
So I am thinking on this next shot, I think I'm going to take this one. And I think I want to add this one as well. Let's think about the odds real quick before I do that, combining with the gun here. The gun gives me medium range, so that's 9 as I read it.
Yep.
And another 16, so that gives me 25, right? And
Yes.
if I take another, so 25, that's 4 to 1, right?
Well, so
Yep.
is
Yeah, 4 to 1.
what
4 to
is
1.
their fire defense 6 or is it
6. 6. You have to be a
So-
really big square to be 4. If it's more than 9 increments, it's 4. But otherwise, it's 6.
Yeah.
So following that logic, Brennan or Eric, both of you, does it make more sense then to make this a little bit stronger attack here, or does it make more sense to add that here?
Add it to this first attack because you have a good leader firing. It always makes sense to concentrate as much as possible with the pluses.
It makes sense to me too. So it's be another 16. So we were at 16, 32, and 9. Is it 41?
Yeah, just short of 7 to 1, 6 to 1.
All right, plus 5. Here we go. There we go. So 35.
35
So
was
it's
it
2.
6 to 1?
Like 6 to 1, yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Mitch,
2 hits.
there's a really good example of why it was worth concentrating. Because if you'd been at 4 to 1, that would be 1 hit, but now you got 2.
Yeah, totally dig it. Yeah.
If you just look at the fire tables, it as it turns out, it's the probability is slightly better if you concentrate everybody into one big attack rather than multiple slightly lower ones. Almost always.
So now though, we are going to be left with a single here.
Yeah, but ricochet through off the artillery.
Oh, right. I was rolling. Oh, there's a hit.
Which exact target is it? The 6-7 or the square?
The square.
How would the artillery hit this?
This your ricochet, Mitch, or your fire attack?
That's my ricochet.
Okay, and which unit was the ricochet target? Which was it? Was it really?
Well, is it, or is it here?
That's the question. You should run the line of sight.
Oh yeah, let's just do that real quick. I would say it cuts the corner up here.
Well, extend it out to 8, and that will show you exactly.
Oh,
what it
see,
is.
yeah, okay.
You double the range. David taught us this. It's geometry from 9th grade. You double the distance, and it comes out exactly on the same angle.
Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, so yeah, it definitely goes. Whoops. Gosh, sorry, guys. Yes. Oh, so it actually hits these guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they get tagged. They get tagged for one.
Does that ricochet in play given the distance from the elevation?
Once it's up on the elevation, it keeps ricocheting regardless.
Yeah.
So if this unit wasn't right there, if this unit was right there, that gun wouldn't be able to hit it, but the ricochet will hit a unit that's right there instead.
I couldn't see it. It doesn't mean that if I fired a cannonball up there, it wouldn't hit something.
Michael, the cannon would hit you if you're in that back hex also.
Yeah, he can see that.
Okay, so the hit is on this guy?
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks for the trick on the double the distance thing. I never understood how to figure that out.
David showed us that. David has had some really cool inventions. Yep.
Yeah. So
it actually hit both, by the way. The first ricochet, if you look at that, it's actually going to hit this guy.
He's one short, isn't he? No, you're right. I put it in the wrong.
Going to hit him and kill that. So that was a hit on him, and it's an additional roll on the other guy. But you can't hit the third guy because it's only 1-1 and it's -12, so you can't hit. So it actually would be a hit here.
So
on that line of sight.
Yeah.
Right. The hit was on that guy, the first one, and then this guy is fine. The disordered guy is not disordered. He does not have a hit.
Still on that.
Oh, yep. It's a leader death too.
Good point.
Oh, because you rolled a 65? Oh, nice.
Well, you have to roll for the...
Yeah, you have to roll to see what happens, yeah. A 4.
Out for...
He's a 4. He's probably out for a while.
Actually, the unit is eliminated.
Yeah. All right, so. Leader casualty of 4, arm wound. The result of a single die roll equals the number of hours out of the battle.
1 hour.
So 1 hour. So this is what, the 12-20 turn? So he would come back at the 1-20 turn.
All right, and so Junot is going to have to step down, right?
Is that a divisional leader?
Actually, does he have an ADC?
Yeah, first of all, you got Bailly there, but you probably have your own. Regs, who's off to the left.
Yeah.
It was an hour?
Yeah, so he'll come back at the 120 turn.
Good scar to show the ladies.
Mitch, you can mark in your ammo.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Regs is going to become the division commander for that division.
Now
and because
go ahead.
No, that's all.
The single here will now shoot. That's 16 to 6, which is it's 2 to 1 or 2.5 to 1, whichever one.
2.5. 15 is 2.5.
Might be
2.5 to 1. Yeah, 36 is a hit.
Yeah. Looks like you passed.
Yep.
All right, for the next one, we're going to this unit here will combine with, I believe, these two artillery.
Yeah, exactly.
And a nice shot.
Look at the medium range.
And so we're looking at 8, 18. That's 24, and 16. That's an old school 40, which is 6 to 1 plus 5.
It might be 42. You want to rerun the calculation?
16 and 8 is 14.
Plus 18.
18 is 30. Is
Nope.
So 16,
Well,
16
one
plus
more time.
8, 16 plus 8 is going to be 24, right?
Yes.
24 plus 10 is going to be 34, plus 8 is going to be 42. So,
yes.
yeah.
7 to 1.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gideon.
7 to 1 with a plus 5 for Yarmolov. Ooh, another 65. Wow, at 7 to 1, that's probably a fair number of people killed. That's three scratched.
Oh, he's disordered.
Comes out of the square because he doesn't have enough increments. Or does he have enough increments left?
No.
No.
He
Okay,
already
so
has
that
3.
He only had 5, so he's down to 2.
Yep.
No, I still have to roll a route or to prevent route, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So they passed. They're not happy because they have they have a minus 12.
Yeah, and one of the
minus 15. They're still going to pass, right?
This gun ricochets into that. The other one misses it.
I was roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well,
So,
minus 6, it's 35.
So you're going to be 1.5 to
1.5.
1 with a 35. I don't think that's enough. I think you need to get in the 40s.
Got it.
Yeah, you need a 42.
Understood. All right. See, I think we're down to this one here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we have a shot from here through the needle.
Should be.
Yeah, so that's going to be
2, 3, 4, 5.
So that's 18, 36.
Plus 16.
16 is 46, 52.
52 to 6. You're almost at 10 to 1.
It's 8 to 1. 8 to 1.
52? Where do you get 50? Oh,
So 36 plus 16.
3, so 45.
8 to 1 probably.
And that's out of the 45.
So we roll a 42.
Yep.
Do you have a leader there? What's your leader
45.
at? 45
Plus 3.
at 8 to 1.
Yep.
So that's 3 hits.
where are you getting? Okay, so it's 4. What are those are guard, right? Their time was what?
So 18 times 2 is 36 for the guns. And then the guard are 4 for being in line. So that's plus 16, right?
Where are you getting 18 for the guns?
Because it's medium
range.
Okay, so this
1,
guy
2.
over here is also part of it.
Yep. Yeah. So it's 52 divided by 6 is 8.5 to 1. So those guys are going to be, and then they failed, so they're going to rout.
Just Jesus. Okay.
2, 3. 3. Downside is plus 3.
Severe slope for infantry down is, plus 3.
5, 7, 9, and right through there.
And you probably take 1 more hit for leaving zone of control.
Yeah.
Follow through.
So I don't think you get that far because what's his movement?
8.
Oh, okay. So because then that's going to cost. So it would 1, 2, 3, and then that's going to cost 4 to go there. So you're at 7, and that's 8, and that's going to be
10. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you're right there.
Why are you going over my guns? Why aren't you going?
Hold on.
Why aren't you going this way?
Yeah. All right, so 7.
I don't care
Because
if you
he-
go over him.
Yeah, because can he
Yeah.
go up? The slope is another 4. So you're at 7 right there. It would cost you then 6 to go there. So then you would be at
13.
13, and that's
which you can't
which
do,
is more
so
than you
gotta
can do.
go
So you
up.
can't go it. So you got to go
But,
there.
hold on. I can still get up there if I go here, then right there.
You
That'd
can't
be
go
done.
sideways on a route.
Yeah, because
Oh.
you have to get 1 hex
It push
further away.
straight back.
Yeah. So basically, you're here, and then 12 gets you right there.
And then you displace.
And why can't he go up there?
Because he doesn't have enough movement points. From there to there, it's a severe slope and his brush. It would cost him 6 to move there. And he's got 7 right there. And he's only got
12.
Yeah, he's only
Okay.
got 12. So he doesn't have enough to make it up that part. So he's got to follow along the what the terrain will allow. So that's going to put him either there or there, I guess. He could choose either of those, I guess. But if he's kind of moving away from that.
When the artillery rolls the morale check there, it's going to be minus 18, 12 for the route, and minus 6 for a different corps.
Okay, so is that
And 3 more for over. If it goes through the gun with no leader, it's another 3 for
8?
backing with no leader.
It's like that's really the only option is to go to Marchand.
Yeah, at least you'll get a +5 for the leader.
That's a really good leader.
Yeah. And then what happens? Because the guy's used up all of his. Does the guy who's routed move 1 more hex, or do the guns move
He
back?
displaces
And the
off,
gun
and the
disorder.
guns and I
Okay.
disorder.
Oh yeah, with a roll of 11, that would do it.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me get under this thing. Morale disorder.
I think the artillery ricochets into the next skirmisher in line.
Probably for a 1, I guess. Let's see, it's at the longer range, so it's 18 to just 1-to-1 is not a hit.
No. All right, now you're over on the other side of the redoubt.
And Mitch, did you mark off ammo for that battery, the couple that fired?
Nope, I did not. All right. Let's see. Probably our best shot's going to be that Oaks out here with these guys here.
Sure.
I mean, I don't think. I mean, I guess the alternative is to fire up at these guns. Would be an alternative.
Yeah, you got 2-to-1 against the skirmisher, and it's going to be 1 to 1.5 against the gun. So if you really want to go counter battery, you could, but your odds are a whole lot better against the skirmisher. Probably
It's
better to go
1 to 1.5. So those are long.
Yeah.
We'll take it over here with our no. I don't think I get a leader bonus, do I?
Yeah,
You've got
Doctor
Doctorov there,
Oh
right?
God, yeah, I'm an idiot. Here we go. Oh, there's a hit. That's going to be 2-to-1. 65. That's a hit.
How much does Doctorov add? Oh yeah, you can't. I'm like, I'm used to the other rule systems where 2-to-1. If you get a 65, it's 2 hits. But
where again? What he's only got 12 and 5, 17. Because the two bigger guns each have one
So 18, yeah, so 18 and 8 is
6 and 6 is 12. Oh, it said medium. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it is actually 2 hits, I think.
No. On these charts, to my knowledge, 2 to 1 is.
Oh,
There's
Dr.
no
doesn't have
choice.
the bonus I was thinking he had.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yep.
No,
Even then you would
even with the bonus, right?
you can do it.
They don't let you get 2 hits until you get to 2.5 to 1.
Oh, I see. I wasn't quite at
Yeah.
2.5 to 1.
No, what I was saying is that in Premier and in 3rd edition, 5th edition, at 2 to 1, a 66 is 2 hits. And so I'm always like, oh, 2 to 1. And then I'm looking here, I'm like, oh, it's only 1 hit. All right.
Well, until you get to 2.5 to 1. So mark your ammo on
2.5 to 1.
those.
All right, David, we're over to your exciting battery with Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh, not yet. I still have.
Oh, you've got other people, don't you? Yes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, and this guy
long...
could fire because it's simultaneous fire, so ignore the disorder, right?
And also the unit was blocking northern shots, but you could shoot northeast.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a shot. Well, let me just check one thing. On the left-hand one.
1 to 2 on the.
He does got one on there.
Yeah. You got a shot on the crosshair there.
There you go.
All right. Yeah. All right. So whatever they were.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
got
8.
1 to 3. So that's not going to be. And then I got 3 against those, and so that's not real good either. No, that's not going to be. Let's mark some ammo.
Thankfully, Napoleon's all 4 to 5.
Yes, Napoleon is firing through a very small window. But he's firing at my troops, which is the problem. That's why I want you guys there instead.
I do have one little shot here that I want to take. I have a shot against these guys in line, I think, from these guys here.
No, don't shoot at those. I need to shoot at them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think I've got a shot through the gap.
Lowenstern needs to shoot at them to burn off his last ammo.
Yep.
Got it.
So don't shoot at them.
I acquiesce.
Yeah.
Your Majesty.
You're welcome.
Mitch, your battery, the 45th, could probably fire over the square in the ravine at Prince Adam's chasseurs.
Oh, does he have enough odds though?
Maybe
it's going to be
not.
5 to 5
1
to
to 4.
12.
No, there's not. No.
Okay.
Oh, 5 to 5. Yeah, 5 to 12. That's 1
5
to
to 12 is
2.5.
1 to 2.5. Yeah.
Take the shot, man.
Oh, that's a good roll.
Oh. Not enough. And then, Mitch, your other battery has a shot down at, maybe not. It might have at the Fusilier Grenadier stack south of the ravine.
Let's see what we got.
Maybe. Like at this one.
Oh yeah,
This is
guys. Yeah.
That's a bigger stack, so
Oh, I read you.
it'll have more pluses on it.
All right, so 5 plus, whatever.
It's 1 to 1.5. It's going to be plus 6.
Yeah, but with a 24, that's not going to do it.
All right.
There's an assault marker that just got added to some artillery. It should come up.
Assault marker that added to artillery.
Oh.
Those guys are very dedicated.
All right.
Right.
Okay, well, Napoleon's battery, the main target is going to be this here.
Okay.
And, all right, what do we got going through there? We've got 9, 10, 11, 12. We have plus 7, 19, plus 4, 23.
You're shooting at the skirmisher out front,
Yeah.
I have to
Yep.
shoot at the skirmisher there. 23 and 9 more. With
So you got 21. Oh, yeah, and those
32.
guy add in another
32.
3, so that's going to be 24.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
24
7,
plus
and actually
7, 30, 31 plus half of those guys. That's going to be, I guess, what, 35?
The third, I don't think the guys behind add any, or that the third. Well, I guess I
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Everyone's in range, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
35.
you've got 35 to what? To 14?
Makes exactly the difference. 2.5 to 1 as opposed to 2 to 1.
2.5 to 1 with a plus 12 for Nappy.
With a plus 12.
So that's going to be, that's good enough 45. For a hit. Is that their first hit? Nope.
I think it's their last.
Well, let's flip them over and see. Oh, yeah, they're going off to the graveyard. Okay.
St. George's crosses for those guys.
Yeah. So let's see. They are part of the 7th Corps.
It's called the Rayevsky Redoubt for a reason.
So the 9 doesn't blow through there, but the 32 all hit the 5-7 behind him.
3 to 1.
So boom, 34. That should be another hit on them.
Well, it's going to be a 24, right? Because the ricochet.
Still a hit.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And do those guys have a hit yet? No, they do not.
Nope.
Okay, good. I'll make a morale check for them. They're happy.
Let's see. So 2 of that. Okay, so the 9 is going to bounce through. Let's see which one. I did calculate that. Figure out which one the center one's going to hit on. So it was here. All right. So he goes into that one. All right. So these 2 will bounce through to the gun on the right. There are only 9, 12, and 19, 23. All right, 23 to 6, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So 3 to 1 minus 12.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
3 to 1 minus 12.
Wow, that's going to be good enough for a hit.
Okay.
They have pretty poor morale. They get -6 for being different corps and -3 for stacked without leaders, -9 on the morale.
All right. Okay, here we go. They should be okay, right? That's going to be a 31. Let's flip them over and see what they're worth.
Oh, the artillery is on top. He's 21, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the infantry took the hit.
Right, they're still fine. Yeah.
Okay. And then the other one, I'm not sure if they have enough. That's going to be 9 against the other one, 1.5 to 1. I don't. Is it possible?
1.5 to 1 -12 can't do it.
Okay, so
I take it back. No, you could. 1.5 to 1. Yeah, good. 65 or 6. 65. No joke.
Okay. And let me mark some ammo off there. All right. Decrease. All right. And this one, decrease. And this one.
Lowenstern is calling for the 8-ball in the corner pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so he's taking a side pocket shot over here. So he's going to have 9 to 14 with a +4. Let's see what we get. Nah, I don't think that's good enough. So let's go ahead and scratch his last little bit of ammunition. Okay, cool. All right. David, do you have anything else that can shoot at this point? Otherwise, I'll do my guns that are over here. So 1, 2, 3. I can fire on those guys that are in the square. So that's going to be 12 to 4. That's going to be a 3 to 1.
Oh, there's no village there. No village. Yep, that's 3 to 1. Yep.
Yep, and then how many increments? It looks like you've got, so with the 12 increments, what is it?
Plus 3.
Plus 3? Okay, let's roll, see what we get. 61 plus 3 at 3 to 1. That's probably good enough for 2 hits. Yep, 2 hits. Bing, bing.
Which should be 1 on each, right? They separate across the.
Yeah, I was going to ask that. Okay.
It evenly distributed.
Yeah. Correct. Loss, 2 hits. And yeah, there's. I laugh at your cannonballs.
Yes, keep doing that. Let's see, and then we've got, I guess, a shot on these guys here. That's the
ricochet.
Ricochet
Across the valley. Yeah.
Oh, so it's going to then hit these guys.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's still medium range.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
2 to 1.
2 to 1 with a plus.
2 to 1.
Only 3, 4, 5. Only one of them's medium range.
No, I'm only firing one of them.
Oh, okay.
No leader.
Right, because I don't have a leader, so they have to fire separately. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Stacking cancels out the ricochet reduction.
Okay, so it's just a 2 to 1. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Okay. I keep forgetting about Ricochet. I've been play testing a bunch of Premier stuff with Jim.
All right, and
yeah, and so then
it actually ricochets into this gun here. So.
Oh, can it possibly do anything?
No.
Probably not.
Because it's going to be 7 to 16.
Yeah.
Right. So then
minus
with the
12.
minus 12, right?
No joy.
Yeah. All right. Then we can do this one here, and I guess it'll fire on that guy, and then it'll go ricocheting higgly-piggly everywhere. So that's going to be 12 to 14, and that's a miss. And then it bounces over to this guy, I guess, and that's going to be a 12 to 6. So it's going to be a 2 to 1 with a minus 6. Here we go. Nope, that's nothing. And then what this guy's got 8, 7 to 8.
Yeah, 1 to 1
minus 12. Can I
Can't
get you something if I rolled 64?
No.
Yeah. So
Nope.
okay, cool. We will mark their ammunition. All right, cool. All right, now we move over to the other batteries. And do I want to take a shot or not? That is the question. Well, actually, too, are you going to shoot anything with these guys?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot
through the gap.
I have a gap through for that one. I've got 6 against that, whatever it is.
6 to 12.
That's missed, and then I've got 1 to 1 on the one behind it, minus 6. No. So
okay. Scratch your ammunition. Yeah, I'm going to hold my fire over here with these guys.
Okay.
Yep. So now we move over here where we've got skirmishers and infantry and all kinds of other stuff. So basically along here, I've got a 1 to 3 shot there and a 1 to 3 shot there. So for the first one and the second one, nope. All right. You get to shoot.
The reason
back.
you're not, why aren't you shooting at those hussars?
Because
not decisive.
Yeah. Because I got to get through the other stuff, and then with the ricochet, right? It's hardly doing anything. So I'd rather hold back and keep the ammunition. So that way because he's going to be moving people up, and I'll have much, much better targets here in a minute. So.
Okay.
You realize I get a minute?
All right. So here with Rick's guys, this guy's going to be worth 12, and this is going to be worth 12. So we have 24 to 12. You'll have a 2-to-1 shot on that hex.
All right, that looks good. Whatever. And
34. That's a hit. And all right, and I'll make a check, and we pass. We're happy.
All right, and do the Hozar have a shot on this?
Who?
No, they probably
no, because they'd be 2 to 12. It's a 1 to 6
right.
shot for them, and I can't shoot back at them because it's 3 to 12. So it's a 1 to 4 shot. All right, then we move over here, and you're going to have. Well, let me take my shots first, I guess. So here I'll have a 1 to 3, but I'll have a plus something because you've got a big hex there. Or do you? No, they've only got 9 there.
Oh,
okay.
9.
And yeah, okay. So we'll take a shot there at 1 to 3. Nope. And then here we've got a 1 to 3, but we do have a plus because it's a bigger stack. So it looks like a plus
also
3.
1 to 2.5 for interest because it's 7 defense.
Oh, okay. Okay. With a plus 3. Nope, not good enough. All right. And then here they've got 6. So that's going to be a
9,
1 to 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing. And then the last one over there. No addition there, but it is a 1 to 2.5. And that's a miss. Okay. All right. You've got 12, 24, 36, 36 to 13. You've got
2.5 to
2.5 to 1.
If I use just
or you
2
could
stack.
or you could do 24 to 13 and 24 to 13. You could split them up.
1.5 to 1.5. Not sure which. So it's 2.5 on one, and then the other one would just be 1 to 1.5.
Yes. So following
so.
Brennan's maxim, concentration, you're going to get a better chance with this than necessarily with that.
All right. So
because all you need to get a hit at 2.5 to 1 is a 26 or better.
All right. So we'll do the 3 on the first on the left side there.
That's 25, so you missed by just a smidgen.
And the other one, no hits there. Okay.
No love. All right. So now I've got some shooting. We got infantry on infantry. So I've got these two guys are going to gang up on this poor sod. So that's going to be 32 to 7. So that's going to be 4 to 1.
Yeah.
13 at 4 to 1. It's still one hit, just barely. We'll take it, as they say.
All right. So here I got.
So just throw your dice for your
12,
round check.
24. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yep, they're happy.
We got 24 and
24 to
probably 4, 28.
Yep.
So
28 to 7. Yep.
It's just 4 to 1 on mine.
Who's shooting at? Who's the target?
This guy here, right? Because he's got this guy that's disordered.
9. Oh, I see. Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's why he's got to be inflamed.
Yeah, it's fine.
So 44. That's good enough for a single hit. And do they have a hit? Nope, that's their first hit. Bing. And let's roll for them. I think they should be fine, but you never know. These are my less than
stellar
guys.
ones.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. And then I've got some shooting at you. So I've got these guns can fire down the line there, and then these two guys can combine here. So I will have 16, and 16 is going to be 32 plus The guns are going to add in another 12. So that's going to be a 44. And your defense is 10. So it's going to be 4-1 with a +4. Here we go. 56 plus 4 at 4-1. Well, that's going to be 2 hits. So they're going to roll. They're going to have a -15. And they're going to rout.
Bye-bye.
So they'll lose another increment and then try to figure out where the heck to go.
They'll actually lose 2 increments.
Yes. Yeah, they're going to, as soon as they move into the next hex, they will get snuffed out.
If you're running
because,
into...
because the friendlies cancel the Zoc.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go there, bump. We'll go there, bump. We'll go. All right, so what do we got there? The forest is what? How much is the forest?
Forest is 3.
3, 6, 9, and so I need to go 11.
They stop. That's as far as they go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
as far as
these guys rout.
They will.
You could pick up Friant if you want to.
No. And
that group will take a hit coming out of. Oh, is it in woods? Then it's not in
it's in
control,
woods,
so no hit.
Well, there's
no hit then.
Okay, and they get their shot too. So,
yes, of course.
Yeah.
So
let's go ahead and do that first. So they're going to be worth 4 plus 8 is 12.
They were ordered with 12 against.
So you got 12 to 9 there. 1 to
9.
Nope.
My shooting has been like shit. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's as far as they go.
So where do they go? This way?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Actually, let's do them that way just in case. So whatever. All right. You shot. All right. So this guy gets a shot here.
Yep, he can shoot at the Cossacks there. So go ahead and roll. You got 12 to whatever. Nah.
And my shooting is all right. So you got a Cossack shot back there. It looks like.
Yeah, this guy. Let's find out what he is. I got to take the marker off of him. I can't read what he is. So he's going to be 4 to 9. He might hit you. Nope. Give me a second. I got to update my ammunition for that guy. Those guys that fired in the back. Okay. All right. Now we're over here where we've got these guns. Yeah, and I think we're just going to keep doing what we've done before. So fire here and then roll through there and see if we can't knock Marat off his horse. So the first one, we're going to be at 24 to 8. So we're going to be 3 to 1 with a +1. That's going to be a miss. And then against Mr. Marat, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be 14 to 8. So that's going to be 1.5 to 1 with a -6. Let's roll a 65 or 66. Here we go. 33. We were so close. So Marat was a little nervous. He was about ready to write a note to his beloved wife. Please take care of Naples for me. Okay. All right, now over here on this side of the universe, we got these guns here. They can fire. I guess they'll fire on these poor sods. So that's going to be 12 plus 18. That's going to be 30 to 8. So that's going to be Do we have 2.5 to 1, 3 to 1? We're at 3 to 1. 3 to 1 with a +2 for my leader. Here we go. 55 becomes a 60-something at 3 to 1. That is enough for 2 hits on those poor guys.
On which one?
These guys here. They just cease to exist.
All right.
One set fewer Lancers to worry about.
All right. So that's some cavalry.
No ricochet.
No ricochet since it was canister.
Yep.
All right. You've got a gun here that's half dead that can fire at somebody.
All right. I guess he could fire at this guy there. Or not,
Yeah, he could fire there or there,
this-
whichever one.
Or there. Yeah. What's
Yeah, the fire defense, I think, is going to be 10 either way, right? Either whether you're in the marsh or in the... So it's general order. So either way, it's
Right.
10. So it's going to be, what, 7 to 10. So
It might be a 16 fire defense.
for the guys in the... They're not in skirmish order. They're just in...
Oh, right. It's
Yeah, they're
general
just in
order,
general
sorry.
order. Yeah.
Correct.
So, okay. So which one were you going to shoot at?
Let's see. Well, we'll shoot it. We'll shoot at that one. Heck,
Okay.
whatever.
All right. Nope. All
My
right.
shooting has been.
Yeah. Update your
lousy.
ammunition. All right. I've got some shooting. We'll to have these guys fire down into those guys. So that's going to be 8 plus 8 is 12. 12 to probably 6, right? Yep. So that's going to be a 2 to 1 with a plus
Plus 3.
5.
Oh, yeah, +5.
Well, plus 2 for my leader and plus 5 for the stack. So, I mean,
Yeah,
plus 3
math
for
is
the
great.
stack. Here we go. 54 plus 5, that's going to be a 60-something. At 2 to 1, that's all I can do is get one hit. So, I think that's, yep. And then, oh, they're going to disorder.
What? Wait a minute.
He rolled an 11. They're going to disorder.
Oh, that's Michael's guys. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. I put an extra.
Yeah, I know. They just have one hit on them.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Undo.
Yeah, so just let Michael deal with them.
Yeah,
they're his
I thought
guys.
they were. I thought they were. So, did I get the other guy back? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we still have one extra hit marker on them, so I'm going to take that off because those guys hadn't been hit before, correct, Michael?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
My fingers are off the mouse and keyboard.
There we go.
I'm not
No
sure if you have
worries.
enough firepower, but you'll have a ricochet.
Yeah, I've got a
through
ricochet.
here.
Yeah, so I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then it's going to be what? 8 to 8. A 1 to 1 there.
One gun's going to go this way, and another gun's going to go the other way.
No, because they're both stacked in that hex.
Oh, I apologize.
This one hasn't fired at all.
I stand corrected. I apologize.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's going to be a 1 to 1 with a -6, and that's a miss. Okay. All right. I'll update their stuff in a minute after I do this one. So here, these guys are going to fire there. These guys are going to combine. So I'll have 24 plus 14 plus another 6. So that's going to be 44. Right? Yeah, 14 plus 6 is 20 plus 24. Yeah, so 44 to 12. That's going to be, is it 3 to 1?
Yep.
3 to 1, no pluses, no minuses. Here we go. 54 at 3 to 1. That is a single hit. There's not much left of those boys. And that's one of Rick's guys. So I will update the hit on him. And then if somebody else would make a morale check, they'll have a -6 for being half dead.
They're elite. They don't get -.
Oh, they don't. Oh, okay. Oh, is that 13 and less or 14 and less?
13 or
12,
less.
13 and less. Okay, I guess we'll just have to blow them to pieces then.
Eric, you've seen historical martial arts fencing with the Polish saber?
I have. In fact, I have fought with a Polish saber.
All right.
It is very cool.
It's lots of flourishing.
The evil things that you can do. Where like the guy goes to make a chest parry and then you just rotate your hand and now the curved sword comes around his parry. It's one of the most wicked things you can do. He's expecting the slash and then you turn around and stab him. I would not want to ever fight a real duel with a Polish saber. I'd be dead probably in 30 seconds. But with a Hema blade, it's okay.
The curvature of the Polish saber blade is so high. It's like almost crescent shaped.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is pretty wild. In fact, last Friday, my friend and I, we were doing, what is it called? We were doing Hutton saber with real Hutton sabers. So with real steel. And so that was a lot of fun. I don't know if you've ever studied Hutton saber, but it was developed by the British in like the 1890s. So there's like nearly zero footwork. It's all just blade action. So, oh my God. Yeah. But my hand, after about a minute and a half, I'm like, I got to rest my elbow, because this thing weighs, it's heavy. It's much heavier than Olympic saber. All right. We got some more stuff going on here, don't we? I've got some skirmishers. You've got some people. You've got some artillery. There's all kinds of fun stuff over on this side of the map. So, what I can do is I can have this half of the hex fire on those guys. Let's see. What do I have? So that's going to be 2 increments. That's going to be 6. So that's going to be a 1-to-1 shot. I don't know. What kind of plus do I get for 15 in the stack? A +6.
+6.
Okay. So 1-to-1 with a +6. Oh, that's definitely a hit on those guys right there. And morale check 24. They probably okay. Yeah. All right. And then I can combine these 2 guys and that hex onto that guy. So that's going to be 6, 6, 18. 18 to 6. That's going to be 18 to 7, actually, since you're in the brush. So that's going to be a 2.5 to 1 shot. Here we go. And that's going to be a miss. Okay. You get to pop your guns and everything else back at me. Okay. So that's going to be a 12 to, I don't know what. Just go ahead and roll. See what you get.
Yeah, it would actually help if I got off a mute. All right. So, okay. So, all right. Just start by rolling. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
with swing and a miss. All right.
Yep.
The artillery.
It's.
So we're gonna fire right there.
Well, why didn't you fire everything at here?
What?
Because
the right hand hex is blocked by the infantry's boundary.
Yeah, this hex can't fire there, but these 2 could fire there. So
but he could fire. He could fire. How much did he fire? He could fire 14 plus 7 plus the infantry. All right, I'm going to stay out of it.
Yeah, so I mean, so this guy missed, right? He was firing there, and so then you got these guys firing there, right? So you got 14 plus.
You will ricochet into your own troops there if you do that.
No, they wouldn't ricochet because it's short range.
It's the swamp.
Oh,
yeah.
I
So you're
apologize.
going to have 28 to 16, right?
Wouldn't it be 42?
What's 42?
Well, because I have 2 guns there, so that would be what? 21.
So 14 plus 14.
14 each.
At close range. So 14 and 7 is 21. And aren't you doubled at
No.
I'm sorry. Something else. Something
Yeah.
else. You're right.
Michael, what you
Champagne's
can
from
do,
Normandy, yeah.
which you may want to do next turn, is prolong the horse artillery. Oh, it's foot artillery. If it was horse artillery, you could prolong it into the zone of control, and then you'll get point blank two column shift. But you can't do that with foot artillery, only horse.
Yeah, so it's going to be 28 to 16. So that's going to be 1.5 to 1.
Unless it has an officer in it. I think it can.
Yeah, there's Latour Maudberg's there, so he's worth 1 point.
Wait, how is that 16? Because you're in general order trained, so you're 10.
No. I'm a skirmisher. So skirmishers in the swamp and forest and marsh are 16. So this guy up here, these guys are that are in that forest that you're assaulting, in the marsh you're assaulting, they've got a fire defense of 10. But this guy's a skirmisher in the swamp. He's got a fire defense of 16. So 1.5 to 1 with a +1 for Latour Maudberg. Yeah, that's a big whiff.
Doesn't matter.
Mark your ammunition. And I think that is the last of the shooting out on this end. I don't have anybody else to shoot. I don't think Rick does either. That one gun's out of ammunition. I don't think there's anyone he could shoot anyway. So, okay.
For Michael's assault.
Yep. So now we go to the assaults. And let's see. He started from 3 hexes away. So he's going to have a -6. And then he's disordered. That's going to be another -3. So he got a -9.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay.
55, that's good enough to pass. All right, and then I'm, the odds don't matter, right? So I just make a straight up roll. And I pass.
I roll for effective fire.
Oh, so you mean roll for the odd shift? I get effective fire. He gets effective fire.
Not effective fire. It's his the odd shift. It's a single die roll for an odd shift.
So that's going to shift it 1.
1.
Yep. Okay. All right. And so then now we would do our effective fire, correct? So let's see what I'm at. I'm at 8, so it's going to be 16, right? Since it's doubled. 16 against guys that are in disorder. What's their fire defense? 8. So I'm going to have a 2 to 1. And there's no pluses anymore. So here we go, 2 to 1. A 52, that's good enough for a single hit.
So you will have, and Michael, you'll have 8 against whatever his defense is.
I've got a defense of 10 in general order. So you don't make them round yet, Michael.
No, I was rolling.
Oh, that was your roll. Okay, so that's a miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we have.
So then we calculate our
column
odds.
shift. We got -6. All right.
Right. So you're going to be, so add up your melee points and then divide it by half for being disordered.
So 11 and then.
All right, so 22, so it's back to 11.
Well, it's 3/5 of 11.
Oh, yeah.
3/5, and it's probably
French are basically 2.5 per increment, so
it's like 1.5 to 1.
6.6 plus 11, so that is what, 17? 17 divided by 3 is...
No, not divided by 3, divided by half.
2, yeah, you're right. So
9.
that would be 8.5, which rounds down to 8.
No, you round up.
Right. So if you
round
round
up,
up to 9, right? And I'm at 8. So we're at 1 to 1, right?
Yeah.
And then you'll
And
have
it
a
drops
minus. Oh yeah. So then it goes down to 1 to 1.5, and then you'll have a
right.
-6 on your roll because you got shot. So roll your dice.
Roll big.
And 11. So they are going to. It says AR, so I guess they route, right?
Ecker routes.
So they're going to lose an increment, and then you got to figure out where the hell they have to go.
All right. So.
Well, it looks like you got an initial route that's not too bad.
You have to go here.
So you got
And
here,
you go
here,
there.
here.
You're here.
Here.
Well, actually, I want this way.
I think after being on Kinzevich, you may have to go back into the Cuirassier, the 12th Cuirassiers.
No, yeah.
Because there's that Jaeger in the swamp.
Yep.
Who's going to drive you back into the Cuirassiers first, and then you're starting to.
So you go 1,
and then you're going back
2,
through Murat.
3.
Yeah, and then Murat.
4.
Or then he has a choice.
Oh yeah.
Then he has a choice.
Well, let's figure it out here before you actually move, because this is always the complicated part.
After this, you have a choice of anywhere at all. You can go anywhere at all.
I can go back into here, though, can't I?
Yeah.
Well, don't you have to get further away from... So I've got these Cossacks over here. So
right. Current distance at Valence distance is 3.
Yes.
So anywhere you go from there is going to be 3.
Right.
6.
So you can go anywhere.
8. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8.
And then 3 could get you there.
Yep, and that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. All right. So then this guy routes because he's disorder with a route automatically routes as well. And then you need to roll for those guys and then roll for the guys that are stacked with Marat.
So it's what, 2?
So why don't you do these rolls first? So roll for that guy.
Now there was an officer with a 3 that went with the stack, so that does count as he's going over that. So
there's not an officer here.
No, but there was when he went over that stack, that officer counts.
No, that officer was in.
No, there was no
in
officer.
that hex. Yeah, he was in the hex that he just moved into.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was an officer with the.
Yeah.
All right. So
never mind.
He rolls at 31, so assuming there's no huge DRMs, that should pass.
It's minus 18, 12 for the route, and 6 for a different core.
Okay, so that's 3 dice. So that brings it down to an 11. So that's
They're going to just be disordered.
Routes.
No, he just disorders.
Disordered? Okay.
Yeah.
So Control O.
I'm somehow doubting that Marat can fail, but maybe you can.
Well, you'll have a minus what? Minus 18, but a plus
14.
-14.
Minus 4.
Minus 4. So they'll probably pass because they're 16s. Okay. All right.
So that should get him by 2.
Yep. Yep. He's fine. All right. So then you
so
are.
now these guys.
Yeah.
So what? 2, 5, 8.
So the closest units over here, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, right? You're
So
1,
he has to
2,
go
3
through
away.
Lancers.
So yeah, so then he's got to go. He'd have to go there, right? He
Yeah,
can't go there because
he's on a laser beam.
Yeah, so he's got to go there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He could go here too. He could go here if he wanted. Because it's here, it's 3. Here it's going to be 4 from 2 different units, right? And here it's going to be 4 from 2 different units also. So it's all the same.
Oh, you're right.
You don't have to go there.
One,
you could go
2,
either
3,
way.
4. No, because this guy is here, right? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this
No, he's
guy's
4.
How is it 4?
1, 2,
Oh,
3.
okay. I'm looking for.
Yeah, and because they're equivalent, you can go either place.
Okay.
But I can't violate stacking though.
Yes, you can. When you're routing, you can violate stacking.
All right, so 5, 8, and 11.
And the reason for doing that is it keeps you away from your green cavalry so they don't get tagged by the route.
Yeah. So when routing, you round up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so 10.5 becomes 11. All right, that's a legal move to go there. Okay,
Yep.
Cool. All right, 2, 5, 7. No, 2, 5, 8, and geez, I think just end right there.
Yeah, he's got to end up there. Yeah. So then those guys would need to make a morale check, and then you would displace the routed guys 1 more hex. So you're going to have a minus 16 there for those guys.
Yeah.
That's going to be
that cavalry unit actually belongs to the same corps, so it's only minus 10.
Okay.
Or whatever that's.
Yep. So they should pass.
We'll check 22. Yeah, it should pass. And then they go. I'm sorry. What was that? They displace? No, the routing unit displaces.
The routing unit would displace off that. Yep.
There we go. I think that is there. Okay. Okay, so the secession of routing is done. All right.
All right. Did we have any other combat anywhere else? Any other?
Or assaults, I don't think.
Or
Brennan, you
assaults.
pulled yours off?
I can't remember. I don't think I had any assaults. Yeah.
I thought you'd had some earlier marked, but okay.
No. Michael, just as a quick discussion, like all of that routing and disordering and stuff on top of your own guys, it's not very pleasant, but it's quite authentic, right? Because it's units that get stunned or disordered at the front, and they're taken back off down where the column was marching from. And if there's people there, it's like a stampede. So the what you want to gradually work up is methods, tactical methods that minimize those chances of self-stampeding routes. That's one of the major dangers in the game.
Okay. So if there are no more assaults, then what, we go for disorder recovery first?
I think so. I don't have my manual with me, so.
I think that's, you have to do that
before. Disorder recovery, then routes are later.
Yeah, because routed units become disordered or they just become happy?
Routed units go straight to good order if they pass. But you do all the disorders first.
Okay. All right. I got
and
these
then you do all the
Cossacks over here. Let's see if I can make them happy again. Oh, finally. Finally. All right. Anybody else on my side that's disordered? Oh, I got another Cossack over here. 36.
Disordered.
I doubt he's going to be good enough. Let's take a look.
And
nope,
let's see.
stay.
I will
Good.
do some
Got
rolls
those
for Michael or
guys.
for Rick over here.
35. Okay. 21. They're not going to be better in all likelihood.
No. There are some good. And then this stack here. And I can't roll my way out of a paper bag today.
You just rolled a 63. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've rolled over 30 and like the whole
Well, and he's got this crosshair over here that disordered in that last little bit of stuff. So 23 minus 3, that's going to be a 16. He's a 16. Do you need to hit your number or do better than your
You have
number?
to be you have to do better.
Okay, so he's
still
going to
disordered.
stay disordered, yeah.
Yep, 11s are not automatic.
All right. Did I have anybody else who is disordered out in my part of the universe? Nope. So, Rick, did you roll for this one here for Rick?
No, I did not.
Okay. 44. He's probably okay. Well, no, they're all half dead. -9. But they're pretty good units. So that's going to be a 34. That's going to be a 31. They should pass.
Yeah, they're 24.
Yeah. Not much to work with, but okay, cool. How's everybody else doing?
Oh, I forgot to do ammunition on that guy.
Are we doing ammunition while we're in the neighborhood?
No, I had one I forgot to degrease this because he was. I did that. All right. So you can't roll until you're limbered up, right?
Correct.
Okay.
What is it, a 5 or 6 again?
5 or 6. But we're still doing disordered and routed stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and we have a whole bunch of routed guys over here that probably are going to need Brennan's help figuring out where they go.
I have to keep moving Del Zone back, right?
I'm going to roll for this guy here. I think that's
Robert, you got that guy
you
back.
You can't because he's not 15 hexes away.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the one stacked with Grushi, right?
So you'd have to move him back so he could go 3, 5, 7,
4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11.
There, right there. That's where he would go. Right, and the other guy is not with a leader either, so he's going to end up right next to him.
Is that infantry? Yeah.
So he'd have a -6, but a +4, so a -2. Or
that one's Michael, so I'll let him figure that out.
22. That's probably good.
Oh Jesus, no! I don't want to run over that guy. All right.
23. Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The guys that just routed, we roll for as well too. Yeah.
If they're with a leader.
If they're with a leader, and
okay.
I don't think he can go that far. Where was he? Was he here? So he can. That's 3, 6, 9. He doesn't have enough points to go. He doesn't have enough points to go there. He could go there, right? That's going to be 11. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From that unit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So he can go there.
1, 2.
Where did that guy go? So who moved this guy?
Me.
That's
okay.
Did he move through the marsh or something?
Yes, he would have gone. He would have gone 3, 6, 9,
okay.
12, 11. I guess, right? 11. Yeah.
All
So that guy is going to go
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So he's
7, 8, 9,
7.
10, 11.
Yes.
Well, the good news is those PGD guys cleared some paths to retreat.
The other thing that kind of feels authentic is basically a lot of the routing over there. It's being driven back into the darkest, deepest part of the woods.
Right. This guy could actually try to make a check. No, because he's got a leader. He moved on top of that stack that he moved on top of the leader that was there. So you'll have a
33.
So that's going to be,
So
he's half dead.
Enough because
yeah. So he's like minus 12. He's got a minus 9. So that's going to be down in the 16s. I don't think he's that good there in the 20s.
I don't think the... 24, so he continues his merry way.
Right.
So
he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, he can't go there. He can't go there. He's
probably
got to go
goes
there.
through the cavalry.
Yeah, because I've got units up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. He was 4 away here. He can't go there and stay 4 away.
Gotta go to 5 if you can.
Yeah, so he would go there and then there. So that's going to be 6. 9 gets him there, right?
He can go. Why can't he go here?
Why can't he go where? Because I got a unit over here. Right?
Your unit's where is over there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? They're equidistant.
He's got his choice. Yeah.
Well, actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy's 6 away right now. So this guy is 5 away. You got to move away from him. Yeah. So you could move there. Yeah. You could move there. And then now you got to move.
Well, that's its max. He can only go through the woods.
Yeah, but he's got movement points left. So he doesn't have enough to go there, but he's got enough to go there.
So he does.
Jesus Christ.
And then he's got 1 more movement point to go there.
And then he's going to displace. And then he's going to displace.
Yep. Yep.
Right. Then he's better off going there.
Yeah, it's your choice.
Good deal.
Right.
Good deal. Yep.
So now he'll displace, and the other one will take a check, but he's only.
So he's going to be disordered.
Utitsa is considered to be covered for covering terrain for PGD, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything non-clear.
I don't think brush counts.
I think anything that's non-clear.
Yeah. Disorder.
All right. Yeah, I put it on.
Oh, I was looking for it. So,
yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to be helpful.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. We still have this guy then who's got to move. And he's going to have to go over the top of people. There's no way you can wiggle out of that one.
He's currently at a range of 4, so he's got to get back 1 to 5.
So he can go over the artillery.
Yep.
Oh, but you should roll for that. Which artillery did that other guy go over?
I did.
Oh, no.
He didn't go over artillery. He went over, he changed. He went over the cavalry.
Oh, he went over that way. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there's 2. Actually, that's 4.
That's a cavalry routing, and it only has 6 movement points. So it goes there, but then it can't go back into the woods or brush. It has 2 movement points left. It's going to come back out into clear. It's going to go through here. It's going to go through here, and then from there it'll probably go through. And that's going to keep displacing.
Yep. So they're going to go there, and then they're finally clear.
Oh, if stacked with the leader, the people that routed this turn get to roll, yeah?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
We already rolled for them. No, we already rolled for them.
All right. Well, then I'm not going to go through it.
Wait.
Jesus Christ.
Who rolled for these guys?
David did.
Oh, I'm
because we were
sorry.
doing stuff. Yeah, so we had already rolled. They already failed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
sorry,
right.
because we thought you were off on the other side of the battlefield.
All right. Well, then if he's going to have to go back over those guys anyways, might as well just go over them.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Why?
Right.
Why is okay?
I don't know what.
Who's moving these units?
I was trying to.
Oh, they got picked up by mistake. So it's just this Crossier that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have the route counter on him. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So he's just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
And that's where he stops.
Only go 6.
Yeah.
4.
He's got to go 6. Right. So he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would be there.
What's this? What's this thing in here? Is that something left over from something?
Nope. He's in road.
What's in road?
This artillery piece is in road.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
I was. So he's got to go on top of that, and he's got to displace to there, right?
Yep. So then you're just going to make a check for those guys, those guys, those guys, and those guys.
11.
So these guys, I think, are in a different. Well, Saint-Germain, I'm not sure if he and Valence are in the same.
Yeah, same core.
Or not.
Same core.
Okay, they are. Yeah. So you'll just have a minus 12.
Have 16.
And they're elite, so no modifiers.
Oh, okay. So you basically have to roll a 13 or less. So they're happy. All right. Next guys. They're not elite. They're good, though.
Different core, minus 18.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. They're with Lorge. So go ahead and roll for them. Somebody.
Okay.
So they're going to be disordered. So I'll put a marker on them for you, David. I know you are working on a laptop. Okay. So then you got these
yellow
guys.
They're the best cav outside of the guard, so they're probably elite.
Yeah, they're 11s. So
those are the guys who took the
52,
Regs XXX in the historical battle.
Okay. All right. And
that
Michael already rolled for his artillery, so you're all set.
That yellow regiment is the one that succeeded in coming in the back of the Great Redoubt in the historical battle.
Oh, wow. Are they Germans or something?
Saxons. Yeah.
Saxons.
Garde du Corps.
Okay. Well, I
okay.
Okay.
All right.
I
So
don't
we got
think
all that movement done.
Well, I don't think this one got rolled for. I saw Michael's roll and I didn't.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll for it. They're elite, so you'd have to roll really low. No, they're happy.
Yeah.
And then probably the road marker comes off because the battery disordered.
Which means you can consolidate in either hex.
But not the one you just got routed through.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
No, not cool.
Well, I'm cool in that we're nearly done with the turn. So.
Does this guy have some more routing to do?
Oh, people on the other side of the map.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, you got your disordered. I don't know. David probably didn't roll for the disordered guns here.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I
you
rolled
did.
that. They failed.
Michael, you have a artillery battery under Junot the horse battery that's on the path by the river, does it want to roll for ammo? Maybe it already did.
Yeah,
Oh,
so are we at that point yet that we're doing the ammo rolls, or are we
I think so,
still are we holding off?
I think done with routes, so you go to
Well,
ammo.
there's still two big routed. There's a routed unit back here in Shevardino Village, and there's another one over here, albeit by UF8.
All right.
So those, I know the.
All right, I'll roll for this guy. 45. It's only -6, so they should be fine.
And if the top guy passes, the bottom guy passes. So, yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's more than half dead, so there would be that modifier, so it's not automatic.
The guy in the bottom?
45.
Yeah, it's just a DRM. It's a +3 DRM for subsequent units in the stack, but you use the same roll.
Yeah, no, but he's a 24, so he's okay.
Fair enough, but it's just not automatic.
That's what I was curious about. Okay, good. And then you've got the other guy over in Shevardino Village. Those guys are in bad shape. They're going to have -12. Hey, they're ready to go back in the fight. Send us back in, coach.
Boy, those guys aren't in good shape, are they? All right. Is there anything else back here that's... No, I think... Zoom out. I think that's it. Oh, what about that guy in Utitska? Did he roll?
Just moved.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a little move marker on him.
Robert, over on the far west, you have a cavalry skirmisher who's exhausted. He didn't move this turn, so he recovers.
Oh, okay. Prince Albrecht. Okay. I also have some ammunition to roll for here under Leitchi.
Yep, I've got some ammo to roll for as well.
A 1.
Nope.
They're probably carrying the rounds individually.
Well, shoot. That's 2 turns in a row, 0.
Oh, you got 1. There's 0.
That's Michael. Literally, it's 2 turns in a row. I think
sooner or later.
We got one more to roll for it.
There's
Send
1,
the infantry.
2. I got 2 of them back. That's better than a poke in the eye.
And Mitch, I got 1 out of 2 as well. So, like on average across the Russians, we're kind of at like 1 out of.
I'm 0 out of 10 for the last 2 turns.
Bummer. Send the infantry. Your infantry has a lot of firepower.
Ammo up here, guys. We get some ammunition to the front lines, please. This is not a surprise event.
Okay. Interesting stuff.
All right.
Okay.
Turn start.
Let me go ahead and take the charge marker off of my guy. And I think I updated my other guy who charged last turn. He recovered back, so he's still tired. Okay. Yeah. Going to remove the moved.
Yep. Advance the turn.
Advance the clock. So it's now the 12:40 turn. Okay. And
do we do the morale check at the end of this turn?
What morale check? The core level armor?
The big core level.
We'll do it at we do it at the end of the 12:40 turn. So it's basically the top of the clock. So when we get to 1 o'clock, we will check morale levels.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
So yeah, Davu's core might be on a level by then. So
Are they getting hit that hard, or is it mostly routes?
It's
He's
mostly
lost about
routes.
4 or 5 battalions, and yeah, he's got a whole bunch of stuff that's routed. So
But it takes a lot to get his on one, and if
yeah,
it's
well, at least one
16 or
that
something.
makes any difference.
Yeah.
So it's when we put the Imperial Guard on a core. That's on a level. That's what's going to make the difference.
Yeah.
So okay, cool. I'm going to hit the save button for me.
Yep.
Did we want to do anything or wait until
I'm done for the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Russians, you want to take 10 minutes and just chat
Yeah.
on where we're at?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me save this. All right, Moscow, end of 12:20 p.m. Okay. All right, everybody. This has been a hoot.
And French, we can spend a minute or two, but
Everybody, are we off next week?